Alright. As you can see, made it a lot thinner. Let me, oops, we're almost having another malfunction here. That crazy over there. Take this out of there. Let's move this here. Alright. So at least I can show you this part. Alright, so you can see these are top loaders that I cut up, taped and crazy glued. Just a crazy glue panel there. Crazy glued it and stacked it up. So as you can see, this is how it would look like. You see the phone over there. This would be like under the phone, as you saw earlier when I had the phone on top. And this would be, this configuration would be part of the case of the phone. So you put the phone into the case, and then you'll have these slots where you'll be able to slide in the cards. So you already understood the concept from the last video where I showed the concept. The thing is that I condensed this a little bit more, trying to make it fit the phone case size more than having a bigger, more longer version. So as you can see here, what I did is that I made it where there's two platforms. There's one for one monster card slot, and then for another one. So there are two monster zones, are one on top of the other. You see a monster zone on one on top of the other. Let me flip it over so you can see. Flip it over a little bit more. Alright, so you can see I have two face down monsters. I have some face down back row. You can see I have extra monster zone there, extra monster zone, and then right under it you can see I have another card under there. Let me show you this side. So I have another card under there, and that would be the field zone. Over there you can see you can count 5 cards in sleeves. 2, 4, 5 right there. Same as on this side. You see 5 cards. So there's 5 monster zones here, 5 spells and traps over there, a field zone and an extra monster zone and another extra monster zone. Depending on which side you're going to use. More like you might try to use the right side more. That's if you're not extra linking. If you're extra linking, obviously I had to make sure there was a zone for that so you can extra link. What else? As you can see, the whole, like what I was saying about putting one card above the other, so that way I could condense it, because it was a little bit wider, because I made it 3 cards wide. Now I made it 2 cards wide, so that way I'm able to shrink it down, obviously, right? And as you can see, by making it 2 cards wide-ish, it's phone case size. Because if I make it 3 cards, it'll be longer, like it'll stick out more. Alright, it'll stick out more. So the idea was to condense it. Why not? It's if it works, it works, right? If you can condense it. The other thing was also making it thinner when I did the cardboard box version, which where did I put? Okay, the box is somewhere else. Anyway, it was a lot thicker because it was cardboard and there was extra layers and stuff. It just had more thickness. The fact that I decided to use the top loaders because they're a lot thinner, this shows you, lets you see the concept better of how everything would be positioned. It's hard doing things with one hand. As you can see, the phone would be like that, and those slots will be part of the phone case. So that way, look at it. This would be on your wrist. It would be something like this. So it's a little bit better in the fact that it's slimmer. It's more condensed. So in case you have short forearms, this won't be that much of a problem. Considering the fact that the cards, like the extra monster zones, tend to stick out a lot more. Because sticking out sideways from your forearm is not that big a deal, but sticking forward, so you're like when you put my forearm next to it, so you can see it. When you kind of wear it, this extra monster zone right here will be above the back of your fist, So you kind of have to see that those extra monster zones will have an effect. Will have an effect on this, on the sizing of it. So I'm trying to. That's why it's like condensing the size